Yes, out there. And of course, the program you're on to Esports Diaries. This is coming to you from no other station but iPower 102.7 FM. This is your delectable sports program, and I am your favorite sports diva. And this morning, of course, I will be taking you on an exciting ride through the world of sport, beginning from the latest sports update, expert analysis, and exciting highlights in the sporting arena. So stay tuned to iPower 102.7 FM and let's get the sports party started. Yes, sir. This eSport Diaries, like I made mention earlier, beginning strong from the AFCON 2026, where we've got this on our very own Super Falcons of Nigeria. As 4 teams will fight for 2 spots at the Interconfederation Playoffs in a bid to qualify for the 2027 Women World Cup have been confirmed. This follows the completion of the quarter-final matches at the 2026 Women African Cup of Nations AFCON that happened live yesterday. All the countries that lost will be involved in the African playoff. They are Nigeria, South Africa, Ivory Coast, and Ghana. The Super Falcons of Nigeria will take on the Bayana, while the Black Queens face the Lady Elephant. The 2 winners will take part in the 10-nation Intercontinental Playoff in November and December. Out of those 10 countries, 3 will qualify for the 2027 World Cup. Yes, moving away from that. As we've got another one on the AFCON. Yes, we've got another one coming from the AFCON as a new champion will emerge at the 2026 Women African Cup of Nations in Morocco after defending champions Nigeria were eliminated by Cameroon in the quarterfinals that happened live on Sunday. South Africa, who also won the title in 2022, were eliminated by host Morocco on Saturday. The indomitable Lioness produced a resilience display in Casablanca to end Nigeria's title defense and book their place in the semi-finals, while also securing qualification for the 2027 FIFA Women World Cup in Brazil. Cameroon struck the decisive blow in the 90th minute through 20-year-old Maria Mariva Inioluwa, who unleashed a thunderous effort from the distance that flew into the top corner, leaving Nigeria goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie helpless. Nigeria looked for an immediate response a minute later when Rasheedat Ajibade delivered a dangerous cross into the area, but Gibbs Monday was unable to make a clean connection after Cameroon had dealt comfortably with the initial threat. The Super Falcons of Nigeria continued to push forward and came close again in the 28th minute, where Isola Babajide's delivery found Jennifer Echegide in a promising position, but our effort was well saved as Cameroon protected their slender advantage. Despite Nigeria enjoying spells of possession and creating countless opportunities, Cameroon remained organized at the back, and they carried their 1-0 lead into the halftime break. Nigeria emerged for the second half with even greater urgency in search of an equalizer, but found Cameroon goalkeeper Michele Bihina uninspired from a short stopper produced one of the saves of the tournament in the 70th minute, stretching out a stronger to deny Uchenna Kanu's powerful header and to preserve our side's lead. Cameroon nearly doubted their advantage 6 minutes from time when Ashton Njoya struck free kick from a tight angle, forcing Nnadozie into a sharp save, with the Nigerian goalkeeper reaping the effort over the crossbar. The defending champions threw everything forward in the closing stages and almost forced extra time through substitute Esther Okoronko. After using her pace to beat Amaka, Okoronko sent a left-footed effort agonizingly wide of the post, with substitute Asisat Oshuala waiting for a simple layoff beside Cameroon out firm through the final minutes to sit in a memorable victory, eliminating the 10-time champions and punching their ticket to the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil. Following Nigeria's defeat, the Super Falcons of Nigeria will face South Africa live on Thursday for a place in the Inter-Confederation World Cup playoffs, with the victor determining one of Africa's representatives at the qualifying tournament. We are still talking about AFCON 2026 as we've got this list of the highest goal scorers ahead of the semi-final fixture. Zambia striker Barbara Banda is the highest goal scorer at the ongoing CAF Women African Cup of Nations AFCON ahead of the semi-final fixtures. On Banda has 5 goals to her name, and she's 1 goal ahead of Ivory Coast Ines Conan. The 26-year-old will not be playing. The 26-year-old will not be playing at the AFCON semi-final stage after the Copper Queens failed to qualify for the group stage. Reports that Algeria will face Malawi in the semi-finals, while Morocco will tackle Cameroon in the other semi-final fixture. 2026 AFCON highest goal scorer so far ahead of Wednesday's semi-final fixtures are Barbara Banda from Zambia with 5 goals, Ines Conan from Ivory Coast with 4 goals, Tembi Gatlana from South Africa with 3 goals, Temwacha Winga from Malawi with 3 goals, Marie Inga from Cameroon with 3 goals, Marin Dafa from Algeria with 2 goals, Sakina Ozrahu from Morocco with 2 goals, Uchenna Kanu from Nigeria with 2 goals, Rasheedat Ajibade from Nigeria with 2 goals, Asisat Oshuala from Nigeria with 2 goals. Yes, and now moving on. Still talking AFCON 2026. Still 4 African countries that have clinched automatic qualification for the 2027 Women's World Cup in Brazil. Are now confirmed. They are Malawi, Morocco, Algeria, and Cameroon. These are the teams that will play in the semi-finals of the 2026 Women African Cup of Nations WAFCON. WAFCON is acting as a qualifying tournament for the next summer tournament. Qualification for the semi-finals automatically guarantee you a ticket to the World Cup. In the quarterfinals, Algeria beat Ivory Coast 2-1. Morocco defeated South Africa 2-1. Cameroon secured a 1-0 victory over Nigeria. And Malawi stunned Ghana 2-1. The semi-finals will now be played on Wednesday, with Morocco playing Cameroon before Algeria clash with Malawi. The 4 teams that lost the quarterfinals, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and South Africa will play each other with a spot in the Intercontinental Playoffs on the line. Yes, and I'm moving on. Talking Emirates Cup, where we've got this latest one from Arsenal, as Arsenal failed to win the Emirates Cup for the 5th consecutive time. For the 5th consecutive year, of course, after they were beaten 3-2 by Borussia Dortmund on Sunday afternoon. Although the Premier League champions started the game brightly, it was Bundesliga side that took the lead. Samuel Inacio opened the scoring for Dortmund before Konstantinos Karetsas caught the sublime second. Arsenal pulled one back through Ethan Nwaneri, but the visitors scrambled on a corner kick to restore their 2-goal lead. Victor Gyökeres then rode in a penalty kick to keep the scoreline respectable. Mikel Arteta's men will play Como on Wednesday as they prepare for the new season. Yes, now quickly moving on as we've got this. As we've got this coming from Real Madrid boss Jose Mourinho, as he has disclosed the number of players he wants to keep in his squad this season. Speaking after Real Madrid's pre-season friendly 2-1 against Ferencváros on Saturday, Mourinho suggested that he wants to keep 20 players plus the injured player like Ferland Mendy, Eder Militao, and Rodrigo. Mourinho stated this while assessing summer signings. Bernardo Silva following Real Madrid victory against Ferencváros. He said, and I quote, Bernardo Silva is a player who can play in 3 or 4 positions. And for a coach and the squad, we want to keep them very small. I'd say around 20 players plus the injured ones, Militao, Rodrigo, and Mendy, whom I don't expect to recover in the coming weeks. We need players like Bernardo Silva who can adapt in different positions. Real Madrid next pre-season friendly game is against Deportivo, and it is going to be happening live on Wednesday. And I'm moving to the MPFL, where we've got this coming from Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars have parted ways with technical advisor Nuruddin Aweroro. The Oluyole Warriors said in a statement that Aberoro left the club by mutual agreement. Assistant coach Shakiru Lawala and team's manager Tamita Muno have also ended their contract with the Badon Blaze club. Shooting Stars acknowledged a trial contribution to the team's third place finish in the MPFL last season, which earned the club a continental ticket. According to a recent statement, other members of the technical crew have also been directed to take charge. They've been directed to take charge of the team on an interim basis. Shooting Stars will open their 2026-27 MPFL campaign. Shooting Stars will open their 2026-27 MPFL campaign against the newly promoted side Inter Lagos. And moving away from that, well, we've got this, still talking MPFL, we've got this on Ikorodu City as Tami Tamuno is set to be named the new general manager of the Nigerian Premier Football League MPFL side Ikorodu City. Tamuno's previous appointment was with another MPFL side, Shooting Stars. He served as the team manager of the Inioluwa Warriors last season. His appointment is expected to be confirmed in the next few days. Ikorodu City are strengthening their backroom staff with capable personnel ahead of the new season. The Oga Boys now only missed out on securing the continental slot last season. Ikorodu City will open the new campaign with a clash against the Ranchers Bees, and it will happen live in Lagos. Yes, sir. And now talking the 2027 FIFA Women World Cup. As the race of the 2027 FIFA Women World Cup is gathering pace, with 18 out of 32 places at the tournament now secured, with qualification battles continuing across the World 5 Confederations. The World 5 Confederations have already produced their confirmed representatives, setting the stage for the highly competitive tournament in Brazil next year. African Sense 4 African Qualification Campaign has produced 4 teams: Algeria, Cameroon, Malawi and Morocco. Brazil will host the tournament, while Algeria, Cameroon, Malawi and Morocco have secured their places among the world elites. Their qualification represents a major moment for the women football on the continent. Asia has filled all 6 of its available places, with Australia, China, Japan, North Korea and the Philippines and South Korea. They will represent the Asian Football Confederation at the tournament. The Philippines qualification is particularly significant as the team continues to establish itself among Asia's leading women football nationally. In Europe, we've got 4 teams. We've got Denmark, we've got France, we've got Germany, we've got Spain. In New Zealand, we've also got New Zealand. And we've got Oceania. The football fans will once again carry the region hopes into the world's biggest women football tournament. South America has made its mark as they have completed the direct allocation with Argentina, Brazil, and Colombia qualifying. Brazil will now prepare to welcome the world's best women team for what promises to be a landmark tournament on the home soil. And with 18 teams qualified and 14 places still available, the final lineup is beginning to take shape. Europe has 7 places still to fill, while the CONCACAF has 4 direct places available for the 3 teams who earn their tickets through the Interconfederation playoff route. For the teams still chasing qualification, the margin for the era is shrinking. The 2027 Women World Cup will bring together established powerhouses and nations and debutants, with Brazil set to provide the stage for another chapter in the rapid growth of women football. Yes, and with that, I have come to a wrap on today's edition of Sports Diaries. Many thanks to those who made today's program possible. Many thanks to those who are here with me in the studios today. Many thanks to you listeners out there who consistently tune in to listen to Sports Diaries on iPower 102.7 FM. Until next time, I remain your favorite sports diva. Keep loving the game and stay sporting. Have a wonderful day and God bless you.